Right, so I like to say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash, the ones, the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So, to come back, on the part 2, on the video that I just recently made, again, these people don't know how to love, man. So, you'll bring this dude in your house. That's why the scripture says, when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, it says that I will put you with like-minded men as yourself. You want to be amongst people who think the same, man. You don't want to be amongst people that think differently. Look at America, man. This is what you get out of people that think differently from each other. This is what you get when these people do not walk in the same accord. Then you have the Democrats and you have the damn Republicans, man. You have the left and then you have the right. Like, this is all madness, man. The scripture says, can two walk together lest thou be agreed? You cannot agree. You cannot walk with somebody you do not agree with. Because the only thing that does is stir up strife. And stir up strife. And then if he says something that you don't like, or you say something he don't like, y'all might end up 99% of the times you're going to end up trying to stay away from that person. So there's no point of being around somebody that don't think like you, because they not going to know what it means. And these niggas, they be out here doing that, man. They be out here messing around with your woman, thinking on conspiring and doing things with your woman, or thinking about, popping, Salaki, bear with me for a second. I'm driving. Conspiring, thinking about popping your damn woman, or thinking about stealing from you, right? Look at all these niggas, man, that be together, and you hear about these niggas that used to be friends, and then they come across each other, now they shooting at each other, they become what they call ops and all that madness. Why? Because they not on the same accord. You hanging out with somebody that totally thinks different than you, man. Right? That totally thinks different than you. He believes in something, he believes in a polar opposite, man, than what you believe in. So, to be amongst these cats that think differently than you is madness, man. Let's say you're amongst dudes that's talking about doing threesomes, man. Right? You're going to be amongst cats like that. You know that by doing that commits adultery. Right? Or what about these guys that's conspiring to rob somebody, or to break, or to rob somebody, to burglarize something, or commit grand theft auto? Would you want to be amongst these niggas, man? Because these niggas don't understand what it means to walk in righteousness. These niggas don't understand what it means to actually love each other, man. These niggas walk around always thinking about doing some evil shit unto you, man. Right? Doing some wicked ass shit. That's why you don't want to be amongst niggas in the world, man. You don't want to be amongst niggas in the world. I believe when you go into 1 Corinthians, the scriptures tell you to separate yourself from them, man. You want to separate yourself from these people. When you start coming into this knowledge, and you reading these scriptures, and you having a quick understanding because the Spirit is dwelling among you, then you need to immediately try to distance yourself from the niggas you hang out with in the world, man. Because guess what? They gonna get you caught back up in the world, man. And if anything, they might get your ass locked up, man. So you don't want to be amongst these niggas that do not think like you, man. You don't want to be amongst these cats that do not think like you. And I'm talking about thinking like you scripturally, man. Because look, brothers, we amongst those that's thinking scripturally, man. We're amongst those that fear Yahweh Shema Shai. Because when you don't fear the Lord, you bound to do anything. That's why these people do anything out here, man. These people don't care. Oh, as long as I'm having fun, it feels good to do these things, so it must be right. Not everything that feels good is right, man. Not everything that feels good is right. Because say that shit to a pedophile. Say that shit to somebody that's murdering a bunch of children or doing drug trafficking or human trafficking. Say that shit to them, man. Because if they feel right doing it, then would it be right? And I said this in another video too, man. That's why you gotta watch what the hell you say, man. Because not everything that you feel is good, man. You people, you living off your damn emotions. You living off just feeling shit. No, man. To truly show that you love, is by showing your works, by keeping the commandments, man, by following after righteousness, by following upright. I remember watching this video, and I believe I brought this up a while back. There was one dude who said, hey man, they asked him, they said, because he was a murderer, man, like he was just murdering people, a serial killer or whatever. And they told him, they said, hey, what if we let you out of jail today and put you on probation or whatever, right? And they was just asking him this question. And it was the interviewers. It wasn't actual, like, the board or anything like that. It was interviewers. Salakia, bear with me for a second. Salakia. And it was the interviewers, right? And the interviewers, when they asked him that question, you know what he said? He said, hey, man, y'all let me out, I'm going to kill somebody else. That's what he said. He said, hey, so don't let me out. He said, don't let me out because I will kill somebody. So it just goes to show you that, you got people that enjoy doing shit like that. People that will enjoy, kidnapping a damn woman and putting her in his basement, keeping her in there and then just raping her and torturing her. You got people who enjoy, taking a child from his mother or from the father, kidnapping him and then selling him off somewhere, man. You got people that enjoy shit like that. And then for you to turn around, right? And say that if it feel good, it must be right, man. You crazy as hell, man. You crazy. Because say that to them, man. This is what's wrong with the world, man. This is why the true rulers of the earth need to rule, man. And who is that, man? That's the elect of Israel, man. That's the elect of you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's the true rulers of the earth. That's why the scripture says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because guess what, man? Jake don't think like Edom, man. And any wise do Jake think like Edom. Edom is a straight serial killer, man. You don't hear that shit from so-called black people, man. Kidnapping kids and murdering them. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it doesn't happen as these other nations do it, man. And if you go to the statistics, there's actually statistics on so-called black men that kidnaps kids and do the petty thing. And if you go to the statistics on so-called white people or other nations, man, they be doing that shit, man. Especially these so-called white people, man. They be on that shit. That's why through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the Lord keep the spirit in us and doing his work and speeding up the time so the true rulers of the earth can rule again, man. Right? So the true rulers of the earth can rule again, because as long as you got this in the earth, as long as you got the wicked ruling of the earth, these people and their belief of love is madness, man. Because, hey, like I said before, that demon could love murdering. That demon could love kidnapping. That demon could love robbing people. To them, they love that shit, man. So love, according to this world, is madness, man. It's madness and it's bullshit, man. It ain't true love, man. Because true love is to keep the commandments of Yahweh Shemel Shai, to fear the Lord, man. Because if you fear the Lord, then you're going to keep the commandments, because you know the judgment that the Lord could put upon you. And that's the problem is that people don't recognize the judgment that the Lord could bring. And like the scripture says, man, the scriptures tell you that the Lord doeth forth, show his judgment every morning, man. The Lord doeth forth, show his judgment every morning. So Salakia. So if you don't recognize that the Lord is putting people to death, then you're not gonna fear. And best believe it, the majority of people in this world do not fear the Most High, bro. They don't fear the Lord. They don't have to fear. They don't truly love. That's why you can't trust these people, man. The majority of these people in the world are your enemies, man. The majority of these people in the world are your enemy because they don't believe in the same thing. If you walk outside, let's say you believe in what we believe in as Israelites, and you was to walk outside and you was to talk to somebody about the Bible, their whole way of thinking will be opposite to yours, man. Let's just say you walk outside and you say, "Hey, don't you know the Lord kills?" No, he doesn't. Like, you know how many times you talk to these people and they say that, man? But he does, because the scriptures tell you to. The scriptures, the Most High will put the spirit in somebody to do so, man. And you give credit what credit is due. For an example, just like when the Lord, Salakia, just like when Obama sent those soldiers out, and I mentioned this in the video as well. When Obama sent those soldiers out to go kill, right, those Osama bin Laden, right? When they went and killed Osama bin Laden, supposedly, they gave Obama the credit. Obama didn't grab an M16 fully automatic. Obama wasn't dressed up in camo from head to toe, going up in there with them soldiers and lighting up Osama bin Laden. Obama wasn't in there, so why is Obama getting the credit? You see? So you got to understand, you give credit what credit is due. The Lord put the spirit on those to do whatever works he wants them to do. What if it's having them go out and, put somebody to death, or having them go out and invent something, having them go out and do anything, the credit goes to Yahweh through his son Yahweh. But you people you greatly lack that understanding, man. So again, man, you lack understanding on what it means to fear the Lord, to love. You lack understanding. The majority of you people do. But I'm gonna end it from there and say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I'll let you say Shalom.